Hi everybody, this is back to school night for January 2015 and wanted to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to hear the information that was presented even if you weren't able to make it to our event. My name is Kathy Bonney. I'm the assistant principal and I work right alongside our principal, Mr. Glenn Moses. We did have a couple of celebrations that we wanted to share. One is that our enrollment has increased by almost 400 students over this time last year. So Jeffco Virtual continues to grow. So we had about the same increase last year. We opened successfully our elementary program this year. So Jeffco Virtual is now a K-12 school. That's very exciting for us and very, very fun to watch. Last semester we had 41 students who made the honor roll and 17 of those students had straight A's, so congratulations to those students. This grid you might see in classes, you might see in our student planner, but we call this our Otter Grid. It is the 5 things that we know make online students successful, and that is organized, teamwork, trustworthy, engaged, and responsible. And I just wanted to point out a few things. One of those is this box right here. Virtual students do not work alone. You do not have to teach yourself. We are a team at Jeffco Virtual and there are plenty of people to help and support you, but you have to reach out and let us know that you need that help since we can't see you. The other box that is one of my favorites is the last one down here in the right hand corner, and it says that you are the one person that makes the most difference in your success at this school. What we know is that students who engage are successful. So reach out to your teachers, stay in touch with the staff, and you'll have no problems. One of the things for students who are new to us, and actually students who are not, one of the things that can be kind of confusing is our attendance policy. Unfortunately, it is the least flexible part of our school, and so wanted to clarify this for people. There are 3 ways to get marked absent. One is that you didn't log into all of your classes. So each and every day you do have to log into all of your classes, even if you finish the work for the week or you're choosing not to work on that class that day. You still need to take care of the attendance part. One of the other ways to get marked absent is that I went to my class, but I didn't actually view any materials. So the system knows that you clicked into the class just on the updates page, but you didn't actually do any work. So it's a little smart that way. And the third way to get marked absent is that you didn't do these things within 24 hours from the last time you did these things. So even if you logged in on a Monday and you logged in on a Tuesday, you still could actually get marked absent if you missed 24 hours between those 2 logs. So please call your community liaison or any of your teachers with questions about that. And please note that you might be getting attendance calls right now, but we only make those during the first 2 weeks of the semester to help students create their habits, their login habits. But we stop making that call after the first 2 weeks because the student is not physically missing from school, and people can find it annoying. Please check Parent Portal for absences and know that they will not be marked in Schoology. They will only be found absences in Parent Portal. So back to that idea of support, one of the ways you can get support is to come to our work sessions. Those are optional times held every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 4. There's always a community liaison there. Often there are other teachers there as well working with students. Those are held in our Otter Den at our Glennon Heights campus. And all are welcome, full and part-time students. And again, those are not required, so you are welcome to stop by if you need a quiet space to work, if you have questions, you need help with your schedule. Certainly our staff is most happy to help you. However, if you are not being successful on your own, whoops, there, went to the wrong slide. If you are not being successful on your own, we do have instructional support times on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 to noon, and you would get an email from your counselor stating that you're required to come to those. We want students to be successful at home, online, as fully online students, or even as part-time. But we know that some people need a little more support than that. So please respect that and show up if you are invited to come to those. CMAS testing is a favorite subject of mine. You may have heard this as TCAP or CSAP. Gosh, I almost forgot the old acronym, but CMAS is the new acronym, and it stands for Colorado Measures of Academic Success. These are state required tests. They are written into the state law, and they've changed a little bit for this year. So in March, we will be testing 3rd through potentially 12th graders if you are still taking Algebra 2 for ELA and Math, English Language Arts and Math. In April, we do Science and Social Studies, and that is just for 4th, 5th, 7th, and 8th graders. And then again, we repeat the ELA and Math tests again for 3rd through potentially 12th graders in May. So we're just working out the testing schedule now, and we will get dates to you as soon as we can, but just know that those are coming up, and those are required by state law for our full-time students to come face-to-face to our campus for that testing. We do have a few upcoming events that we wanted to make you aware of. Every month we have a Fun Friday planned by our community liaisons and in conjunction with our student government. And so this month in January, on the 23rd, we're going to go ice skating at Skyline Park in Denver. That's real near the 16th Street Mall. That is from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. That's next Friday, January 23rd. There's a cost for skating rental, $2. If you have your own skates, then it's free. Please note that from 1 to 3 p.m. is the only time that we will provide supervision. So if your students are downtown outside of those times, they will be unsupervised by our staff. Also, we offer parent conferences coming up in February. Both evenings are from 6 to 8 p.m., but you have the option to attend virtually, log in through Blackboard Collaborate on the 17th, or you can come to the Glennon Heights campus, usually in the gym at the school. February 19th, those are our face-to-face conferences, and we'd love to see you all there. During our live back-to-school night, I introduced the staff, and you were able to talk and meet your teachers. Many of them are absolutely willing to have online sessions or phone conversations with families, but these are the people that you need to stay in touch with. The best person always to help you with your classes and offer support is your teachers. So text them, email them, Schoology message, any way that you want to get in touch with them, they will respond. So we hope that you're off to a great start this semester. We hope that you have a great and successful semester with us, and please call anytime with any questions. Thank you. Have a great night.